And I just wanted to mention, I know that Trump is apparently not doing well with women, where Kamala is.
Yep.
And I don't know where that polling comes from. I'm not really sophisticated in terms of who are they polling? How do they know that? Is this amongst Republicans or everyone? Um, but I can't think of one woman that I have spoken to just anecdotally in my life that doesn't feel very offended and almost betrayed by the Democratic Party when it comes just to the issues of men and women's sports, not being able to define a woman. We have a member on the Supreme Court that would not define what a woman is,
Right.
that she couldn't do it. Um, Kind of indoctrinating little kids into thinking that it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It kind of takes the essence away and the beauty away from womanhood, so it makes us feel like we're being betrayed in a way, like they care more about men that want to become women than actual women. And that as a woman, hits me emotionally. It hits us emotionally. So while abortion is important, this is something that is actually happening in our everyday lives. And I don't hear any Democrat, sticking up for women because they won't define what a woman is.
Yeah.
And I don't hear that talked a lot about just in the mainstream media or on any platform, actually. But that's what real women are feeling. That's what real women are talking about. It's just this feeling like we have been betrayed by the Democratic Party for all of these different reasons that I just mentioned.
Well,
So
I
it's just
think,
amazing to me that Trump is not doing better than women. And I would bet that he actually is doing better with women on this issue. Because, like I said, I haven't talked to a woman who isn't upset about those particular issues.
well, I think this is one of the questions is, Trump is hoping a lot of people who don't vote very often turn out. Democrats believe the same to be true, but they believe that women will turn out at very high number. I do know a lot of women for whom the choice issue is a huge issue. So I don't want to say that is not, there are millions. But one of the questions is if a lot of women turn out, to your point, do they all vote for Kamala Harris, or are there going to be other issues here in New York City? I know Israel is another issue that may override
Yes.
abortion in terms of what is most important. It's something that we're just going to have to see, you know.
And
But
that's another thing that just pushed me more and more towards the Republican side. It's just the stance on Israel, these campus protests,
yeah, right.
I could go on and on. We don't have time this morning.
Well,
But
thank
there's
you.
just
Thank
so many
you. Yeah.
issues that I
Michelle,
just
I
feel like
appreciate
I don't
you.
care who the Republican is. I'm not going to vote for the Democrat unless they're willing to stand up just for some of these common sense, normal things, So it really doesn't matter who's running on the Democratic side unless they're willing to be where the middle of the country is. So
Yeah.
Thank
Michelle,
you.
thank you for joining us this morning and having the courage to speak up. I think what's great about this platform, we've seen so many individuals over the last couple of weeks, um, who might not normally feel comfortable sharing their personal views, explain to people what they feel. And that's the great thing about this is there's times when it's going to be someone come down on my side or Dan's side, but we get to hear the explanation, right? What's motivating you, what's driving you. And that's helpful for all of us to understand the other side. And so the dialogue, Mark says it all the time, there's nowhere else that you're going to hear this. And sometimes we may not agree with it, but I think the beauty is that we get insight into the thinking of not just fellow voters, but our citizens about issues that will affect us well past November 5th. So thank you for raising your hand, for speaking. I know it's not always easy. We appreciate it. And hopefully you'll come back and share this with others.
yes, thank you for letting me share.
Yep.
Appreciate it.